be here. We'd be here again. It's Thursday. Welcome. It's a rainy, crappy Thursday in Michigan.
Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
And Thursdays.
Well, it's the song is Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
The song is.
And then you got to wonder, like, did the songwriter experience that?
Oh, I'm sure they did.
And then wrote a song about it?
I'm sure they did.
Look at all these people popping in.
I'm sure they did. Okay, who was first?
Larry.
Larry was first.
That's just like a given.
Larry's first. Hello, and yes, I sent the
Wayne.
link. I sent the link to MoMster, so if she's awake and alert, she's here.
Jennifer.
Hopefully.
Gregory, how's the plumbing?
Oh yeah, how you doing, babe?
Johnny's here. Adam Hartman, Hartman's maid.
Wow.
That's a long title, Adam. Just saying. TC's here. Iris is here. KK is here.
Dave's here.
Dave's working and lurking.
But let's talk about him now because his audio is off because he's on a Zoom call. This is the time to talk about Dave. Maybe not in the chat, but we can talk about him. No, we're not those people.
Not usually.
Not today.
Not usually.
Chat is fly in. Hello, everybody. Say hello to each other.
Yeah, Iris, I got your email this morning. I just haven't had a chance to respond. I don't function very well in the morning. So, yay on your post person, getting it to you.
Yeah.
I like when that happens.
Yeah.
Especially when it says,
yeah.
You moved the camera. Wow, that looks weird.
Ooh, did I? Let's move the camera some more and really mess with people. I'm not sure why it looks weird. Are we angled or something? I swallowed wrong just before we went on the air.
Oh, that's always a good thing to do.
I know. There we go.
Cough up that hairball.
There you go. Maybe.
Kathy says David's good when he's sleeping. Ooh.
You know.
And the dog is walking up.
The dog is here today.
I don't know what her ish is. She won't go lay down. So
the heat's here, but the bed's over there.
Yeah, but she doesn't like to be in front of the heat. Mostly. Because it gets too hot for her little stinky body.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? It's Thursday. Got big plans? You got big plans? You're going all over the place today. I'm going to be working.
No,
here.
I'm just going to go to the booth.
She's going to the booth. And then
there's a sale this weekend.
Weren't you going somewhere else?
That's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Tomorrow.
I don't want to do all that driving one day. I've been sitting in waiting rooms all week, so it feels like
it's been car maintenance week here at Two Hip Chicksville.
How do you spend your stimulus check?
You get an oil change,
and
you get
new wipers on the cars, and then they tell you they don't make the wiper for your car anymore because it's old. So they have to put a whole new arm assembly on it.
Literally, that wiper was like this big.
Yeah, and
it was a teeny tiny, itsy bitsy little wiper.
And I kind of need the back wiper because the way they designed the car, all the much from the road gets
every single time. It doesn't even have to be that rainy or that nasty, but for whatever reason, aerodynamically, it's a flat rear.
Toaster.
Yeah, it's a toaster.
It's a toaster, and
it just right on the windshield, right on the back windshield. So
I've noticed you've hung some more stuff on the back wall.
You did notice that?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to get my...
We got a lot of color going on back there.
So up directly above my head here is the subscribe that we got from DC Sales. Thank you. And
hey, Patrick.
So I wanted to get that up there. And then I'm like, I really need to get this giant mat out from behind us. So I hung it up in the rafters, basically, with a couple of screws. And
look, I found a nameplate over my desk.
Ooh, I think you should have that nameplate. So I bought a box lot of crap.
Of office stuff.
And unprocessed inventory, for those of you who don't like the word crap. Anyway, and this was one of the signs. What are the other signs that were in there? But that one is a good one for her office, for over her desk.
Yeah, which is, right there.
Right over here. But,
Oh, let's see.
We've got, this is a nice one.
Are they magnetic?
No, this is sticky stuff on it.
Oh, this is like the full-blown plate.
So if you had a QB office, or...
I know where these came from.
Yeah.
We know where these came from.
Probably my former employer.
Yeah.
And they can come apart, so like you can change the size and put. Like all they do is put little vinyl things on there. So I could put this on record. Computer files. There you go. Computers and files. What's the other one?
Oh, this doesn't have a backplate.
Public restrooms.
Pointing at you. That's Nice.
Something ironic.
Oh, and here's a term you don't often hear anymore
This
because
one is
it's
vintage.
freaking outdated.
Secretaries.
All I need is the word pool behind
Unless
it.
it's a furniture store where there are such things as secretary desks. There you go. But I got some good stuff. I got look at this. This was in that box of crap. It's an HP toner cartridge. That just
TC
sold.
said you should move the subscribe sign.
So it's between the two of you in the middle of the screen.
And not over top of your head.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where it would go as I look at the.
It's hard to hang stuff on cinder
Brick.
block wall.
Yeah, it's hanging. That one is just up there with some Velcro. Oh, well, it was Velcro, so I guess I can say
Velcro, so you can't
Yeah.
dinged.
that's true. Dog problems. Anyway, this just sold, so that was good. It
I
was
don't
open.
want her cleaning herself right here where the camera can pick it up because she slurps so loudly. It's like disgusting.
Well, it's either slurping or snoring.
It's disgusting. I'd rather hear the snoring. It's
Last
cuter.
night it was snowing, or snoring. I got it,
What?
Johnny. Thank
Snowing?
you. Snowy, snoring.
Is it going to be that kind of day?
Oh, no,
That kind of show?
at least I didn't drop
Were
the
we-
camera
you-
in the coffee. That was yesterday.
And then because she drinks this flavored chemical
creamer.
creamer,
It's creamer. I like
still
my
no
coffee.
fire. Larry misses his fire.
I'm sorry. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'm gonna move
We'll
the
work
fire.
on it. But spring is coming, so fireplaces are like.
It's summer. I gotta get birds.
Yeah, she was
Tweety
not having
birds.
a good morning yesterday, and
Oh.
so she drinks this flavored chemical
and again, it's
Crap.
just creamer.
creamer. So
Cheers.
so the stairs had a nice aroma of hazelnut or whatever, vanilla.
Well, yeah, that was the other thing. Walking up the stairs with packages, coffee, and kind of maneuvering with the railing because I didn't want to drop anything, and the railing pops off, and then the coffee spilled. Not all of it, but a good portion.
Well,
It was a
at least you
shitty
didn't-
day.
At least you didn't bounce down the stairs.
It was a good day for
would
that.
have made me to come running,
So I
and
fixed the railing.
then I'd be here and going, well, she's in the hospital,
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good at all.
or she's laid up in bed because she can't freaking move, and she has lots of black and blue marks where you're
I'm-
not supposed to
I
have
did
black and blue
not-
marks.
Yeah, the fire is out for now, but I'll stoke the fire later.
Or is Jennifer making a commentary on us?
I hope not.
Hmm.
No, fire's not out.
Aw.
I love you, baby.
I know.
Can I
you
say?
do.
So yeah, yesterday was not a great day.
Morning. At least.
Well, at least the morning. Yeah. Later on, it got better.
I spent many hours sitting in waiting rooms waiting for them to figure out
She did have the
how to
shit.
replace a fuse in the car. I should have just let you do it. Would have been faster.
It would have, because they're
It
like,
cost us less money.
so the fuse, we know it blows because we use a cigarette adapter for the USB charger for your phone. And if you twist it ever so slightly, it will blow the fuse because it'll short it out. Well, it's happened before. We've done it multiple times. You just replace the fuse and try not to twist the whole thing or get a different one. Anyway, she takes it into the dealership and they're like, oh no, it's not the fuse.
And I've been sitting there for a while.
It's something else. And I'm like,
Well,
"Oh."
no, the mechanics, I think what happened is the mechanic said, well, it's not the fuse. It's not the fuse. I don't care what she says. So they tell the guy that checked me in, that poor guy has to come and tell me. And he starts out with, he says, I know you know your car really well.
But we don't think it's what you think it is.
And he had the plastic parts with the
He-
diagram on it and stuff.
He brought basically the fuse block out.
And I said, dude, I don't know which one it is. I said, my wife does it.
So she's on the phone sending me a message. What fuse? And
And then I finally got the light bulb. I mean, you start going brain dead in waiting rooms.
they don't have coffee for you anymore, do they?
No, you can still get coffee.
Can you get cookies? 'Cause
No.
They used to do cookies.
No. Oh,
Like,
they're
made
the
it right
frozen.
there.
They're like the frozen cookies,
Well,
but
yeah,
you,
but it's like the
and they were macadamia and
Yeah.
white chocolate. But
beautiful.
no, and I wouldn't touch those cookies
Well, no.
because there's like.
They would have to
scary
be like
people in the
individually
lobby.
wrapped. It's a nice dealership.
So basically, three of the four white guys
Ooh, here we go.
in the lobby
Hating on the white
yesterday.
guys.
Yeah, because that's who they were. They were
Okay.
white. Had their mask below their nose,
Oh, those guys. Yeah,
sitting in the
you can
waiting
hate on
room.
those guys. That's okay.
I'm like, what the ever loving fuck?
Fluck.
Well, you can't really swear.
FLU.
Fuck. Everybody knows what I mean. That was my rant yesterday. I even took pictures of them and sent them to Dawn.
She did.
Because I was ranting.
But we can't bully people, so we're not going to show you those photos.
No. One guy had it down below his chin. Sitting in a chair.
His beard was safe. Did he have a beard?
No.
Oh, chin was safe. Yeah.
And then, you know.
Safe. It's very, very happy. Yeah.
I've gone a whole year without getting sick. I would prefer.
At all.
Well, around Christmas I was not feeling good. And so.
That could have just been the seasonal malaise. Or whatever. Try fork. It sounds better than fluck. Says TC. Because it's just too close.
Well, I wanted to actually say the 4-letter word, but I threw an L in because it was a quick way of saying it. So
anyway.
Yeah, it's a Maryism. So that's my rant from yesterday because I've been spending time in this and staying away from people in the waiting room.
Jennifer does not.
Oh, yeah.
No. We're not going into detail. She's talking about the fire.
Well, Jennifer, since you said I'll never know what you were talking about earlier, if it was talking about us or not, I'm not going to tell you.
Neither.
Tit for tat.
Neither. Nobody G says Dave.
Uh-oh, his audio's back on.
Oh, okay. No more talking about him.
The Good Place. Fork you. Get forked.
Yeah, The Good Place. It's true. You got to be fork and kidding. I actually enjoyed that. That was fun. Yeah. So the cars are done. We have no.
Well, no, they're not. As soon as the wiper comes in, I have to go in again and. Hey, Pearl Meanie.
Hello.
Jennifer's using graphics.
Emojis. It'll tell you where to go and where to put it. I know how it is. I know. Just shocked poor Greg. Shocked him.
He's so innocent.
So if you're joining us on Facebook, please pop over to YouTube so you can see everybody's comments. I don't highlight them all. So you might be missing something.
And besides, you don't know if they're talking about you then or not.
That's true.
Because, gossip.
Not here. We don't gossip. We're embarrassing enough on our own. We don't have to talk about other people.
I know.
Except for baby Dave. But that's another story.
Yeah, but Dave,
So today's quandary was, why isn't my printer working? Why wouldn't the mics work? Why wouldn't the camera work?
5 minutes before we're supposed to go on air, and I was running late, and I just got down here, and I get greeted with a slightly upset wife.
The mics won't work.
And
won't work.
She's like trying to get stuff to work. Hi, Carol Ann.
I don't know why.
And yeah,
I mean,
so like
mic,
2 minutes before we went live.
2 minutes.
After rebooting the computer, getting out of StreamYard, coming back in, everything miraculously worked.
Luckily, otherwise it would have been a please stand by moment. Like, we're working on some technical difficulties. But yeah, I don't know why. It just, bleh. So the printer is still not working right.
Is it on?
Little green light. Got my green paper in there for luck. So we'll work it out. Either then I'm going to print it on this lovely little brother that prints little 2.5 by 4.
For such a big printer,
it's such a little.
It's such a little label.
It does, that's all. That's the max. That's the max. So yes,
Chris, don't mess with Jennifer. Just going to put that out there. I get the sense.
Is it a fight in the chat?
That one should not. She's a mom for starters, and one should not. Press your limits.
What is Chris doing?
He wants to have Greg come out and play, and Jennifer says he can't because he's under the weather.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's like the playground guard or something.
Maybe. When he feels better. You're not always camera ready.
No.
You're not always camera ready.
So
even I'm not camera ready.
Wayne wants to know what's going on, Donna Mary.
What's going on?
Pretty much the same thing that always goes on. We don't know.
It's just a week. I got some stuff listed yesterday, so there was that. I got a lot of stuff listed. It's the ink cartridge or the toner cartridge I sold. I sold cassette, which I can't mail yet because I can't get the label print. I sold some more
You
cassettes.
sold one cassette.
Yeah, it's like $10.
Not bad.
It's a
Chica.
Maxell high bias.
You taped on it?
I'm gonna put it in a poly mail, so I put cardboard around it. But yes, people still buy them, and they don't make them anymore. So if you find a sealed high bias tape cassette,
You said that Tuesday.
buy them. And I'm saying
Reiterating.
it again. I'm saying it again. What else? What else is over there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't be grabbing.
So it's sunglasses.
You guys selling food?
I am gonna sell them.
And now our printer won't print
Yeah.
labels.
Wait, I know. I'll make it work. One or the other. If I have to handwrite those suckers, I'll do it.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck the big one.
Yeah, that would suck.
No.
Especially with all the packages I
Because you
bought
can't
today.
copy and paste.
But I'd like to get them out for the mail today. That would be nice.
I put the meal out, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
Packages have to go out, and I
already put 'em out.
I know, but I mean, I'd really like to make this postal run. I don't want to have to wait till tomorrow. So after the show, I'll be doing some maintenance.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Computer problems. Good times.
So what do we got to go with? We got some posters, we got some records. We're just gonna go do some straightening. You're not taking that cart yet.
No, because
Work
you
on
don't
the
like
top.
it
I don't
the
like
way it looks.
It's got a little bit
So
of
thus
wear.
it's going to become
It's got a little bit of rust on it, and it's right on the top, and I don't like it. Aesthetically, it's not. I'm gonna clean it or fix it somehow. But it is what it is.
Yeah, Iris, I get that. We have a Dymo XL
That she has hooked to her computer,
that I have hooked to my computer.
which she uses for when we do auction stuff and
And what gets me, how long has PayPal been around?
a long time
And still you can't print a label.
without going through contorted things.
You have to print it on paper and waste half a sheet of paper.
Oh. So you're not using the Dymo at all then?
I use it for pirate ship.
Oh.
I use it.
You
Hey,
can.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Maybe it's the two chicks. Two hippie chicks. You could probably save it and transfer it over as a PDF or something.
No, I tried.
Oops.
I tried everything.
All right, we
And
need a video on how to convert
So
PayPal
what we
labels over
want,
to
ideally,
Yes.
is a wireless label printer that
Yes.
most of the formats, PayPal excluded because they're archaic and they haven't come into the 21st century. Hey, perfecting pros, long time no see.
Paul says PayPal started in 1998. And they still haven't gotten it together.
Yeah, they're still not in the 21st century. My biggest beef with them. So, PayPal aside,
Yeah.
if anybody has any
Rolo is the one that I keep hearing people
reliable
talk about.
wireless label printers, let us know.
Wireless, reliable label printers. Thermal label printers.
Yeah.
Some people say Rolo is pretty darn good. I know there's Zebra as well, maybe.
Sarcastic storage stacker. Now there's another name. Wow.
Rolls off the tongue.
Not for me. But
I print my labels via PayPal at the time when I don't use Pirate Ship. All the time. At the time? Times when I don't use Pirate. So, are you using a Dymo, Paul? Or are you using just a printer? What?
not the plushies. What the plushies?
The plushies. Not the plushies. Oh, and that's the other thing. You've got to go over to.
No, if you
okay, I
want
guess I
them.
get to go.
Oh, girlfriend.
So the
you're
most recent Aldi ad
pushing your limits
said
here.
that they had squashmallows for like $8.99. Run to Aldi's. I haven't yet.
She haven't yet, so they're
But
probably
they
all
don't-
done.
Yeah, I know they probably are.
Because people snatch that stuff up,
You kids.
and they probably put a limit on them.
I probably no. It's not a necessity. If somebody wants to walk in and fill their cart with squashmallows, they'll let them. I would think. Maybe.
Oh, Jennifer threatened his plush.
Don't mess with the plush, babe.
Kids.
All right. So
He has an arc scan, never heard of it.
who is that?
A zebra offshoot.
Oh, okay.
I would prefer not an offshoot, off brand, just because, yeah.
Team Rolo. Okay, yeah, Rolo was the other one.
Yes, but pearls.
Always there, no blush. Damn.
But he's in Florida.
Well, true. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Shouldn't make a difference.
Maybe they get different.
Florida people like plushies too. But they might have a different warehouse, maybe. Oh, well, good to know.
What did I miss?
Not much. We were talking about printers.
Finding
The
a
perfect
good.
printer.
I want a wireless,
You want a
but I
network
don't know
printer.
that they make them.
They do. I believe.
Thermal printers.
Yes, they do. Like I said, Rolo, Zebra, probably.
But how many formats?
It's just Dymo that has the issue. But you get the ones that will hold the 4x6 labels. How many formats?
No, I mean, as far as like websites, like eBay, we need one that works for eBay, Etsy, the website.
No, TC, I have not, but I will. I'm putting it on my list right now.
Did I forget my questions? Go back up.
It was a weird day.
Go up a minute.
What?
Because I was asking Pearls a question. Team Rolo, she said.
Right.
And then I thought she said something else. And I was going to say something, and then I probably skipped right over it.
Because that's what we do well. No, that was it. Team
Oh, no, we got to watch TC's video.
And we will.
Paul,
And we
there's two of us.
will. And we're, yeah. No,
There's two of us. We use two separate computers down here.
Right.
We both pack and ship.
Right.
It's not on just one person. And so.
until I can talk her into it. No.
What?
Joking. Totally joking.
After my waiting room?
Okay, perfect. There are wireless ones, but I don't know if Rolo has a wireless. I'm looking.
I mean, truth be told, we could wire it if it could handle wires to two different computers.
We'd have to put it on a splitter or
Oh, fudge.
yeah.
Fork. Fork me.
They do. I mean, we could also get but it's an add-on. So the Dymo you have, there is a networking hub that you can get for it,
I'm not
but
totally.
you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not totally.
You shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I know they're expensive, but yeah, it actually is worth the $200
Maybe. I mean,
if it's a reliable printer that we can both use.
otherwise I'll just have to buy another Dymo.
And I'm not. Like,
I mean,
in
we have
love.
one.
I'm not.
You're not in love with Dymo. I know that.
I'd probably keep the Dymo just because Etsy, you can use it pretty much is only for Dymo. So there's that, I think. I don't know. We don't have a router, Paul.
Printer to your router. Well, we do have a router.
We do? No, we don't.
It's upstairs. It's
Oh, that router.
But then the thing is, you have to. Is there even a network connection?
Hey,
on that
Roy.
thing? I do think so, dude.
Yeah, the router's upstairs.
Yeah, so that wouldn't help either. I mean, we could run a wire down here, but
I hate wires.
one more wire in this house is not an idea. Not a good idea.
There's wires everywhere, and I'm at like my max of wires.
She's at maximum wire overload. She's not having any more. One more wire, and that's the straw.
Excuse
Too
me.
tight. That's the straw that will break the
Hope that
camel's
one's
back.
in.
That'll do it. So,
I have my quirks, and that's one of them. It's beyond quirk at this point.
so I'm currently printing on my HP laser jet printer
That you bought from work.
that I bought from work eons ago.
It's
Mega eons
it's
ago.
vintage, I think, as far as computer
I think
printers
you're
are
right.
concerned.
I think you're right. I know I still have a cartridge left for it, or I'll just trash it when that
It just keeps going.
It does. It just keeps working.
The computer, both computers are hardwired into the router, I believe. Are they not?
Yeah. We do that because Wi-Fi is glitchy at times, and a direct connection works better for YouTube and other things. It's just more reliable.
Yeah.
There you have it. Less interference. My printer's
Trust me,
talking
I'm looking
computers
at wires
nice
hanging
and
from the
easy.
ceiling right now. You can't see them, but they're there.
There's a few. No,
Yeah,
you can't see
our
any of them.
regular printers
Those are
are
speaker wires.
wireless. I can sit down here and work on the computer and print to the upstairs printer accidentally, like I have.
Which one is it, Iris? Is it a Dymo? Wonder.
Or is it just a regular computer printer?
Yeah, because we can do that. I have the HP OfficeJet. 52,
Yeah,
55.
like I said, the printer I use down here, computer printer, and the printer upstairs I use for printing photos and stuff, both of those are wireless.
Just a situation we'll have to remedy somehow.
You think on it.
I will.
Because you're the techie girl and you can handle these things mentally better
I can't
than
get
I
my
can.
own damn printer to print right now, but I'll work on it.
Print to my printer.
I should.
That would solve your problem.
That would. That would. I think I will. I'll do that. It's inkjet, but I'll do it.
Just get a two-way extender and connect the printer next to your computer and the problem.
A two-way extender.
What is that? I don't even know.
I think that's pretty much what it's going to cost the
Extension
extra
cord?
money. I might as well get the router or the wireless Dymo thing then, because that's basically what it is. That's
We'll
what
come
I
up with a solution eventually. It's not like it has to be done yesterday.
No, not at all. Oh, okay. That's our bitch for the day.
One of many.
Oh, you got more?
Sure.
Share. What
I think it's that kind of day.
any gripes and complaints going on out there? Paul, it's $20, he says. Okay. Send me the link, Paul. Please. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the problem with using your computer printer
Oh, really?
rather than like a Dymo or something is at the expense of the ink.
But it worked with your old phone. That's weird. Unless they're not supporting it for some reason. I was looking at Jennifer's thing. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I knew that.
Just go to Newegg. Okay.
I'm
Check it
shedding
out.
again.
Mary is going. It's spring, and Mary's hair is falling out.
Smile, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy here.
Yeah, have lots of lights on. It's really a rainy, crappy day outside, but lots of lights on. Lots of lights.
And it's kind of cold.
So today I'm going to be listening to my butt off. And I know, check it. And then at 3, we're doing Hollow Dollar Money Market, whatever money. She's not. I am. With Johnny, so that'll be going on.
But the other day I came home from the dealership and totally forgot she was on air. And I came home and I'm like, honey, I'm home.
Oops, just a minute. Hey, it's either you or the dog barking. Either one. There's a
Have
lot
a
of
good
stuff.
day, Paul.
Okay, Paul. Take care, buddy.
I think I
I'll
can
check
handle a gloomy day and rainy day if it wasn't as chilly. I mean, it's not chilly like February chilly, but it's still kind of brisk out there. I can't go live on YouTube either because of my browser. It tells me
I know
it's already downloaded on my phone.
Interesting. Huh. I don't know why that would be.
No clue.
Maybe if you delete it and re-download it.
Download Chrome.
Oh, Chrome. Might need updates. I would probably take Chrome off and reinstall it. It might be issues with it got corrupted somehow. That is weird.
Oh, yes. The customer is pissed off because the tool doesn't work. And it's like, safety switch?
Oh, yeah. We've had that happen.
Did you just sit back and smile to yourself?
It's the stupid stuff first. First of all, is it plugged in? If it's not plugged in, plug it in. if it has a battery, is a battery inserted? You know.
It's battery charged.
Ugh. Yeah, I've had a few of those.
Sorry about that, Greg.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
That sucks.
It's just like, yeah. You just want to bang your head on the desk. I get you.
Yeah.
I've had that happen a lot.
Yeah, I had something internet
I can't
related
get it to
that
work.
I couldn't get it to work, and then realized it was user error after spending a half hour on the phone with a poor customer service person.
I sent some guy.
But I didn't yell at her.
I mean, somebody bought for me was it a stereo? Or something. But it had to go overseas, so it was European purchase. And they got it, they plugged it into an adapter, but not to, we didn't up convert it or whatever was going to happen, and they couldn't get it to work. And I'm like, well, this is so many volts and amps, and your thing isn't an up, it's not an up converter, it's just an adapter. And they're like, oh, okay. And it stayed.
And then they went away.
So I didn't have to return it. What we got here? Steve was like, maybe go where you got the phone. They can help you. Yeah, that's possible too.
Or Google it.
Well, she can't because she doesn't have Chrome. Well, she does, but there might be other people out there with issues of the same type. City of the Patio Sunshine. Oh, nice.
All right, we're all going to go visit Carol Ann.
Carol Ann, post your address.
We're going to start driving as soon as we get off the air. That's it. I'm going where it's warm.
Perfecting Pros wants to know, Jennifer, if you have your 1,000 subs yet. And that might be the issue. On the phone. It's not a problem on computer. We don't have 1,000 subs.
No.
We're going live. But it is on the phone for some weird reason. They don't want you out there upwardly mobile, being mobile. Sharing. I don't know why. YouTube. That's all I can say. I just keep saying YouTube. They're crazy. They're crazy. Oh, I keep getting stuff from Ancestry. It's like, leave me alone. Stop saying.
I want to look at your DNA match.
You can sign in as me and look at anything you want. I don't really care. I did it for my mother. That's all. And I wanted to know ethnically what I was. I can find out. I'm
pretty much white bread.
Pretty much, yeah.
White bread.
I'm Wonder
White girl.
Bread. I'm the Wonder Bread of.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, I'm the Wonder Bread of people here.
Yeah. No.
Plenty of subs.
Really?
Yeah, for computer, but I think for
phone
it might be 1,000, which sucks.
That's just weird.
All right, freaking girls, can you start it from your computer and send the StreamYard link to your phone? That might be an option. Yeah, you could start from your computer and then StreamYard link to your phone. That might work, because I think that's the issue. Early certified. So huh? I don't know. Mobile, maybe not. Which don't use the because I know there's a YouTube app for your phone, but if you just signed in, I don't know. That's something that we may have to workshop a little bit.
Have a good time with that.
Yeah, well,
and get back to us on Tuesday.
Yeah. Caroline's a Heinz 57.
I was
hoping for some diversity. I didn't get any.
You got diversity.
Yeah.
It's just all white. It's different shades of white.
Not that that's a problem. Yeah, as they say, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I would have liked a little diversity.
I'm pretty much all Dutch, so that
she's got worse than I do.
There's,
I want to go live, but I went. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was thinking that too, Jennifer. I'm like,
well, then you got time to figure it out, because it's not like us where 5 minutes before we go live, nothing works.
That's the same thing where it's like, I don't really want to go to your party, but I'd like to be invited. Right? There you go. It's kind of the same thing.
What?
No.
Whose party were you invited to and I didn't get invited to?
Nobody's.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you don't really care if you go or not, but hey, invite me.
Yeah.
It's nice to be wanted. Damn it. That's what I feel.
And even if there wasn't COVID, we don't go to large gatherings much anymore.
It's scary.
sit in the waiting room at the dealership. Then they'll really scare
That'll
you.
scare you. Why it's not letting you Chrome updated to the next version. That's the only other thing I can think of. Like I literally uninstall it and reinstall it because it should install the most recent version, and then you could get on, hopefully. But I think that issue is with your 1000 sub mobile issue rather than a.
Perlini loves the awesome mixtape.
Isn't it cool with that?
It's Perlini. It's actually a
Fatigue
fatigue
mat.
mat.
And I told Laura about it in case she's not in the chat. She's probably working. I told Laura about it. I said, "Give me more of these, because I've got people who want these." And she did. Literally, she paid $1 for it. So I think it's really cool.
Out and about.
Yeah, there she is. She's out. She's right there. It's like, get more of those.
Yeah, Laura. Next
People
time you're
love that.
in that neighborhood,
I'm not sure how I'd ship it to somebody, but it's cool. It is cool. And Laura is here. Supposed to get to 60. Okay.
where?
You can do that here anytime
Not
at once.
here. It's March here.
Ugh.
We had a temporary spring like last week, and then that was it.
Laura's gonna. She's on it, baby. It's available.
There's a lot of Dutch in Michigan.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing.
There's a town called Holland, Michigan, where they actually have windmills and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Dutch.
Tulip Festival in the first week of
Tulip
May.
Festival.
But
Well,
I don't even know if they're going to have it this year.
Well, they'll put the tulips out. They plant the tulips,
If
especially.
they're going to put the tulips out. Do you know how silly that sounds?
They plant them every year. They pull them.
Well,
they pull the
no, you
bulbs.
didn't say plant them. You said they're going to put the tulips out. Like what?
That's what I meant.
They're going to go to the tulip farm, put little vases out. Here are your tulips.
Yeah. No, they in the median, and they plant them all over downtown. They put the bulbs in the ground.
In the fall.
In the yeah. Okay. They put the bulbs in the ground. They
In the
bloom.
fall.
Okay. What's your point?
They don't put them in the spring. They put them in the
Alright,
fall.
Well, my point is those tulips may or may not come up. Because they may or may not have planted
Well,
them.
I think most years they're up earlier than when, because it's the first week of May, I think, is when the Tulip Festival. And a lot of times, because we get, climate change and all that good stuff, it's getting warmer earlier. So the tulips
would
come
pop
up.
early.
They don't last long.
There you go.
I
So-
bought,
It was a Len Subaru Impreza in 02, new.
talk about spending time at dealerships.
That's a lot of time at the dealership. That is a lot of time at the dealership.
And I
Oh,
was
lemon
just,
is cool.
and then I had to run errands after I got out of the dealership yesterday, and I was like brain fried.
So lemon is
And I
not the
didn't do
color.
anything.
Lemon is the condition of the car. But it'd be cool if it was yellow. Just saying.
When I first started reading that, I thought it said Yellow Submarine, and then I was gonna, go riff off of the Beatles things,
Okay.
word association.
Sing the song. Oh, it's a good kite weather. True.
It
It
was
is
windy here
breezy.
last night.
It's breezy.
It's breezy.
It's still
We
breezy.
go from breezy to windy in 60 seconds.
Everyone knows it's windy. Yeah. Speaking of tulips, Canadian border is beautiful with tulips. I would think so.
Let's move to Canada.
We could.
It's expensive there,
It's expensive.
and they
yeah.
probably won't let us in.
Well, true. You have to have prove that you can support yourself. But
Hey, Graybeard.
Graybeard's here. Hello.
And it kind of
We're
would
talking
miss
about absolutely nothing.
the lake.
There's water in Canada.
I know, but they got big mosquitoes too.
Not much different than me.
Chuck's here. I don't think I said hi to Chuck. Chuck, hi.
Chuck's here. Oh, yeah. I thought you said that.
Yeah, Laura, I don't know if they're going to have, because everything else is getting canceled around here.
They may not have the actual festival.
They're not having Blossom Time.
No, they're not.
The parade's been
Which is
canceled.
a thing that we do locally here.
It's a thing. It's been a
Local-
thing for decades.
Queens for, from high school.
Queens,
Queens
as
and
in young ladies
Yes.
who wear expensive dresses
Not,
once.
not grown men in drag.
No,
This is different.
no, different
Yeah.
kind of queens. Though I would prefer sometimes the drag queens. I
Make
think
things more interesting.
I think that would be a kick in the butt.
that would make things more
I would
interesting.
go. I would cheer them on.
I would too.
I take lots of pictures.
Take lots of bills because they perform.
I would take pictures of the people protesting.
Hostas sprouting already. Look at that. Chuck's got hostas for them twins. You got crocuses coming up, right?
I have crocuses that I'm expecting the bunnies to
Holland
eat
is still
anytime.
hosting Eurovision this year. Oh, the real Holland. Holland proper. Tulip Festival should
Nope.
be good.
No parades around here. There was something else that I saw got canceled.
Yes, pageant stuff. Laura wants to correct because Laura helps. She volunteers. She's like one of the
She's like a pageant mom.
She helps get the kids where they're
Zip
going.
them up in their tight
Get
dresses
them dressed. Get them ready.
that they wear
like that.
once.
So, which if they're not doing it, they're not doing it. Pageant stuff. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yeah, you're not missing much today. It's just kind of a Thursday.
And Carol Ann watched Kinky Boots the other day. It was good. Of course it was.
Yeah, I watched that. It is.
Though there are some dud GLBTQ movies out there.
Duds.
Like,
Which ones are duds? I mean, not that they're all great, but I'm like, which
well, they're low budget.
is this like? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is this something like Rotten Tomatoes rating? You're gonna.
Well, I don't know specifically, but we've watched some that were like, well, I'm not going to watch that again.
True.
You can, give it a movie.
Oh, as in, this isn't in our collection anymore.
No.
Yeah, true. We canceled everything with large gatherings. Yeah. Which is kind of funny. We were looking at the Radio Super Saver thing that the radio station has promotions and they do discounts on things because they get people, to advertise by giving them a gift certificate for 50% off of whatever food, events. So one of them was, for the local German club.
I think is it German or is it Polish?
It's
German. Yeah.
To have, you could get like a $300 hall rental for $150, and I'm like, yeah, why would you?
You and 5 of your friends.
And that's about it. Could hang there for
Yeah, no.
Oops,
Better safe than sorry.
yeah.
Better safe than
We
sorry.
are going to have to slowly acclimate back into society. I think everybody.
I'm going to go really slow.
Mary is going to
That's
do
my
a very
prerogative.
subtle shuffle into. A subtle little shuffle into.
Bad enough I had to be in the waiting room
I know.
2 days in a row.
That was huge for her, by the way. That was huge.
It is.
Mhm.
I don't people much anymore.
No?
It's a term, by the way. People.
Peopling. I've peopled enough for the day.
I have peopled. We'll use it properly in a sentence. I have peopled enough for today.
Today I've peopled reached the limit of peopling.
I'll come home and say, after running errands,
I've
I have
peopled today.
peopled today, and I'm done now.
Exactly.
I think who makes it.
Yeah, there you go. Polish or German?
We don't discriminate.
We
try not to.
I'm trying to think if I've ever had German sausage. We're talking about the meat now, right? Laura's is Cajun sausage, I think.
Well, Laura, that's
maybe
because
she
you
means
like
like-
everything with hot sauce on it.
She does like everything with hot sauce on it. Good question, Chuck.
How about Italian sausage?
I think that's my favorite.
I like it good.
The seasoning in Italian sausage works for me. There you go.
Bratwurst.
Here we go.
A good bratwurst is hard to find.
And we always come back to food, which is fine with me. I got no problem with that. I haven't had lunch.
I had breakfast.
You did, but I don't eat that early, so I'm trying to save it for later. Italian is great for pizza for sure. It's not bad on its own too. You also use it in
If you live in
spaghetti
Michigan,
sauce.
you probably had German sausage. The Germans, I suppose there's enclaves of them,
Not
but
around here.
not around here.
There are a few German. Well, I mean, we got the brown.
That's not a restaurant.
No, it's not. It's a German social
club.
So we do have German people in this town,
I know,
but
they're in the minority.
The weirdness is they do like fish fries and steak.
Yeah.
Steak things when they're open and about, lunch. Haven't had breakfast yet. I know. Iris.
That's the thing I missed about living in Chicago.
You could get any food.
Pretty much.
And
there were all sorts of.
Well, it's a bigger area.
On a positive note, there
It's a
were
bigger
all
area.
different kind of neighborhoods.
Uh-huh.
The negative side is they had that for a reason, but you can go to all these different neighborhoods and back in the day and get Bohemian food, Polish food, German food, Italian, Mexican, Chinese.
Could you get Ethiopian?
Oh, good, yeah.
Okay.
Not that I did, but yeah, I think
I
back
like
then they
Ethiopian.
had them.
I like Ethiopian. Okay, I've had some great Polish sausage. Yes.
That's the one thing I missed, because if you had a taste for like authentic
Yeah, Iris doesn't
ethnic
even have
food,
one. Not yet. Breakfast is not yet.
Dynamic social cult, what is that? Am I missing something?
I'm not sure. This one here. Hmm.
Cool. It's
I don't.
yeah, Milwaukee. I think there's more German people there. Minnesota would be Scandinavian.
Oops, it didn't click in. Why is that not clicking? There we go. It's still in clicking. There we go. German restaurants. No, now I'm craving. Like,
Yeah, but pretty much.
Chat.
You know that song?
Oh no.
What song?
I gotta take it because my brain's fried today, TC. I'm
See?
sorry.
Computer problems will put you off your
Oh,
feed.
my God.
I don't think that's a good metaphor, but I don't like the people or myself. Graybeard, meet Laura, because you and her would like
rumors. Oh, okay. I got it now. God help me. I got it now. Thank you. I'm such a brain fry.
Hey,
Brain fry. Yes, I do know that one. There's hot sauce and everything.
all right, who puts hot sauce on everything?
Laura.
Laura and Graybeard. Who else?
And Graybeard. There you go.
And how hot do you go?
How hot do you go?
I prefer not.
I like, the sriracha salt that I got. I like that actually. I tried it on some stuff.
It has to be mild.
Well, yeah.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah, Greg.
Come on, white girl. I buy you mild salsa.
I figured it out. I know. I like mild. Well, I don't like hot, but this isn't too bad. Also, if you get the jalapeno craft cheese, the like Velveeta with
Chemicals.
I'm just
Probably
saying.
no natural ingredients involved.
Listen, Miss, I eat cereal. And then they get ugly, officer. Love hot sauce until my stomach told me not to eat it anymore. Yeah, that too. Yeah, we sleep together. Do you really want me eating hot food? You know what happens when you eat hot food? Or at least when I eat hot food.
Honey,
It repeats on you like a howitzer. What?
when you eat about anything.
Oh! And then I got ugly.
The hottest chip in the world challenge.
No, that's more of a Dave thing. I'll let Dave do that. Because Dave is the guy who'll eat almost anything.
Frank's Red Hot.
I've tried that. It's okay. I'm not a hot person.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We're kind of bland. When I said
Like I
we're
said,
white bread,
we're
that's
white bread.
pretty much.
Well, I do like some seasonings.
Yeah, I like seasoning. I mean, I don't boil everything.
What did Mom make that was... Mom made the jambalaya. It was very good.
Yeah.
And it was spicy. But it was good.
Dave was here earlier. Chuck, we should start talking about him, because then he'll pop in.
He was... Yeah, he'll come back in.
Life in Plastic. It's fantastic. They're quoting song lyrics now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
That's the part.
Yeah, I love
that
these,
one I know.
I love these companies that sue everybody because you use the word Barbie in a song.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Ah, so you can't have hot sauce after heart surgery? Seriously?
Say what? Really?
know that.
Oh, wow. I didn't either. I know it was
Like,
a
that's
thing.
the thing. Huh.
Why? I mean, why?
Hot sauce has an adverse effect.
I don't know. I mean, stomach conditions.
I just realized you moved all your Doctor Who stuff. It's like stuffed up there now.
Well, I was trying. That's because I was
sad.
rearranging the monitors.
That's sad.
I'll put it back up. I'm just trying to find the perfect spot for everything. And right now, it's a work in progress. It's a transitional phase.
Mattel sued over the Bratz dolls?
Oh, possibly. You never know.
And they lost.
And they lost. Well, come
According to
on.
Iris.
You can't. I mean, it sits in Europe. They don't come to the U.S. anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of American
That's
singers
awesome.
and bands that had better luck in Europe than they did here.
Tell.
And of course,
Well,
I saw Aqua and then I thought Aquanet.
Oh,
That's what popped in my head. I'm like, why is he talking about hairspray?
I thought Aqua.
And then I read it for,
I thought of
for
Aqualung.
comprehension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to do that.
Aqualung. I thought of
Aqualung, isn't that a
Jethro Tull.
thing?
Yeah. That's right. I know. I have more records to go through, by the way. I do.
Good. Now we can just sit here and just
Look at each other. Wait a minute. Only song.
oh, they're not from America anyway.
No.
What do I know?
Aquanet. There you go. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think you can still get that at the dollar store. I'm not sure.
I think you can still buy it. I'm sure there's grandmas out there that still use it.
I'm sure there is.
I'm not one of those because I'm not a grandma.
But you
I
could
think
be.
that's a prerequisite.
But you could be. It's one of my latest acquisitions. I'm going to move you guys now. Prepare yourselves. Ooh. This little realistic turntable, isn't it cute?
You did that rather smoothly.
I know.
Though now I got motion
I know.
sickness.
This is going to happen. There we go. Don't puke. Don't puke, kids. There you go. So I'll be playing records on that. I've got a new cartridge for it. It's going to be perfect. I remember.
When the Bratz came out.
Oh, yeah.
But of course they did.
But of
He
course.
wasn't lying.
Aquanet is the reason we have a hole in the ozone. I'm beginning to think you're right.
Yes, but my grandmother used it
And
quite frequently.
blame grandma for that hole. It's healing now, so that's good.
Well, she used to get
Since we're not using it anymore.
once a week she'd go and get her hair done.
There's a just not
And by
super-
done I mean like teased up and sprayed to death.
Oh, don't use the crazy hot stuff.
Mm.
Oh, because you were really into the hot, huh? Okay.
You can drink Frank's.
No. Laura, maybe. Not me. Laura loves hot stuff, not me.
No, I would be
Oh, that 80s hair. Yeah.
it just wouldn't be pretty and she'd probably film it and it just would be bad all the way around.
They have the, challenges where people sit and eat hot stuff.
I know my limitations and I'm good with
I'm not
that.
girl. I don't care. I'm not that girl. I don't wanna. You can't make me. There you go. It's a Dave thing. Oh,
I
look
never
at that.
used a butt ton of hairspray in
Butt
the
ton?
80s or 90s.
That's a phrase.
I did use it because with this hair, getting it to do anything and stay in place, I
I've
had to
seen
use
pictures of
hairspray.
Laura's hair.
Laura had bigger hair than I
She was
did.
also a pageant girl,
Yes.
so she had to have big hair. Just saying, it's like it's a must-have. It's a prerequisite. You're showing your butt up there on stage without big hair, you weren't gonna get voted in. You get voted off the island.
What are you doing now?
I'm looking at my possible. I picked this up from T's auction, and I can't wait to crack it open and look at it and see what kind of condition it's in. Led Zeppelin.
I thought we had one of those already.
We did, but this is another one. This is a newer one, actually an older one. Now that I look at it, it's got condition problems, and it smells funny. Go ahead, smell it, dear.
It just smells like an old book,
It smells musty.
aka old
I
book.
know. All right.
This hair does whatever it wants.
It is.
And I've given up on it. So this is what you guys get.
You get what you get.
Yeah,
And you
you
don't
know,
get
but
no
I
more.
used to in the 90s, I actually got a curly perm because this is more wavy, so it has a mind of its own. So I got this really curly perm. I had hair below my shoulder. I
Issues.
couldn't get a comb through it. It looks like it's cracked.
No, it's a scratch.
Oh shit.
Well, so much for keeping it for
Just
the kitties.
keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Physical graffiti. Okay, so there's that one in here,
Or verbal graffiti.
right? And then obviously that's a better shape. Then there's this in there. There's
So the
two.
album cover is
Which is
cool.
toast. Okay, side 4. Here we go. 'Cause there's
You're
some
gonna be cleaning a lot.
Oh, that's nasty. But I'll bet you it's probably VG if it doesn't skip.
Chuck is trying to goad Dave into coming out of hiding.
Dave with a mullet. Dave with a mullet? Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
about
So
these.
who of you guys had a mullet back in the day?
Really? Who?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I want to know who.
Like,
I think that would be interesting.
what hairstyle that everybody looks down on now?
I'll show a video of this when I do it. Here we go.
TC had one. He admitted it.
I had my hair short in the front and longer in the back, so I guess that qualifies as a mullet.
I had a shag.
But if it's a girl's haircut, does it really qualify?
I had a shag haircut, but that.
Dave's hiding. Probably. You got a shag?
Oh, there's Dave.
Dave, we want to see
Question mark.
pictures of mullets. Yes.
Dave, did you have a mullet when mullets were a thing?
Back when mullets were cool. Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah.
Billy Cyrus, wasn't he noted for his mullet?
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Mr. Mullet. Yes. He was the mullet king.
Dudes, I love you for admitting this. This is awesome.
That's cool.
Because women are always talking about like 80s and 90s hair.
And
if
guys
you
had that too.
Survived those decades.
Guys had it too.
And like my curly perm, I thought it was really cool. And I have one picture of me portrait, but I always had to spray my bangs. So to get any height and take a brush and spray to get it to stay in place, because the bangs always.
No mullet pictures.
And thought nothing of wearing a mesh tank top with some ripped
It was
acid wash jeans. Dude, I want photos.
It was a look. It was a look. It was a legitimate
Thankfully,
look.
I have no mullet pictures though.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, somebody has to have one somewhere.
posted a pic of me in the short shorts on the theme recap. Yeah, no mullet. Big hair.
Shooting at expensive Levi's 501s on purpose to triple their value because of the rips.
Yep.
So ripped jeans never went out of style, basically, because that's still a thing.
It's still
People
a thing.
spend a lot of money on ripped jeans.
Right.
And I'm like, no, it's cold and my knees get cold.
It's a thing though.
You should see my jeans.
You don't wear
They're
those.
not really jeans though. They're
You
just
don't wear the holy ones
comfortable.
when the wind's going to be blowing through them or anything.
Yeah.
You save those for a warmer day. That's what I'd say.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dave posted a picture of him in short shorts, which we never looked at. No mullet. I will be
Chuck's
posting
on
our
it.
pic soon.
Chuck is on it. He's going to go check it out, right?
Chuck, report back, please. You've
I've seen
got
the picture.
2 minutes. You have? I
I've seen the
didn't.
picture. It's impressive. Kind of. As far as
Perfecting Pearls had bangs and a perm, but not by choice. My hair got pulled out by a steel brush grinder. Ah! Girlfriend!
never get close to power tools. That's the only thing I can tell you. Ouch. Number one.
Oh, girlfriend.
Ooh.
Ow, ow, ow.
Be cautious. Don't wear loose clothing and don't let your hair hang low when you're playing with power tools. Not good. Ugh.
And the thing is, when I was little, if I had longer hair, everything got pulled back into a ponytail.
Yeah, that's not cool. Those are the things we lived through that we might not have. I hate those. Ugh. This pair of jeans was basically a waistband.
I'm so glad you survived that, Pearls.
Yeah,
Holy
really, no
moly.
kidding. I've seen those where they just basically cut out everything but the
Dave's wearing Daisy Dukes and a crop top.
terrifying.
Jennifer, post the link. Dave, you're a brave man, dude. You're a brave man.
I wouldn't be posting shit like that. Just saying. No.
Hey, Pammy.
No.
Pammy?
Yeah. It's so people pronounce it many different ways, but Pammy works most of the time. Hey, how you doing, hon? Oh yes, Dave. That's some nice gems.
Gams. Not gems. Cams.
Gems. Oh, cams. You're right. It's time to change the glasses. Wait a minute, let me get the other ones on. Maybe I'll be able to read.
Maybe.
There we go.
Jennifer's not dropping that link.
Oh God, I can see. This is amazing.
Yeah, Patrick. I asked the guys if they back in the day, if like the hairstyle that is kind of frowned on and now, like a mullet. Did you wear one?
Oh, frowned on. What other haircuts?
Well,
are frowned
mullets
on
are
now?
pretty much
Bowl
not
cuts.
a thing. They get made fun of now.
Bowl cuts were a crappy haircut.
And I have pictures of me, bowl cuts of sorts.
That was Donna Singular. Yeah.
Philly socks, lace of boots, hair to heaven.
Yep. All the way. The closer to God.
Patrick Murphy ended up with poison hair.
Ooh.
So you're talking hairband.
Poison band.
Hairband.
Hair, seriously. Yeah, lots of hair. Lots of hair.
And long.
Speaking of more Aquanet use or hairspray use, there was a lot
Yeah.
of
It was fresh or dope or something.
or something. Or
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Like, anybody do the punk thing? That would be what, 90s? Late 80s, 90s? I'm thinking. The punk rockers.
Punk/garage.
Yeah.
It's like flannel.
So flannel, ripped jeans, spiky hair.
Hoodies. Anything pierced. And we mean anything.
Yeah.
We don't need pictures of that.
Kids
by the way.
these days, they think they're so like out there. They didn't live through those decades.
That's true.
I lived through polyester, the decade of polyester, which was the 70s.
Bon Jovi had some nice hair.
And tight polyester pants.
I hated polyester. I still hate it.
I didn't have the body for those tight little hip huggers.
More so than the now. And I'm not saying that wasn't being
What?
mean. I mean, would you rather wear it? Oh, okay, forget it. That's not what I meant.
No, I don't like that style pants. I didn't like. They always felt like they were falling off my butt. And I don't
Patrick's
like
got
that.
pictures for the right price. There you go.
Patrick will talk.
Well, ooh. Half-ass mullet. What?
What is it? Not that long in the back. So you didn't fully commit to having a mullet. You had like a stepbrother of a mullet.
a mullet's alternate cousin
A
or something.
step mullet.
Yeah, a step mullet. Faux hawk. A faux hawk. Oh, that'd be cool too. Nice. Yeah, I don't see a mohawk happening anytime soon.
Oh, Jennifer, that sucks.
Okay. Ugh.
Should we have an intervention?
From here.
His
Get him on Zoom, as they say.
his lesbian aunties could talk to him, and
That would work.
yeah. You want to be the good cop, and I'll be the bad cop.
I do good cop better than bad.
Yeah.
I do. It's just my thing.
Let us know, Jennifer,
Yeah.
that lesbian aunties will be on the phone.
Daisy Dukes.
I did not wear Daisy Dukes. I watched the show, but I did not. Why? And like, what brain cells did I lose watching Dukes of Hazzard?
I could tell you a few. There's a few. No. My hair is naturally curly, so it wasn't easy. Yeah. Well, that's true too.
Now, I had a rat tail in the 90s. No, be late 80s. I had very short hair, and I had this 6-inch long rat tail off the back of my head.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When did you finally give that up?
Shortly after I moved back to Illinois.
Wow.
Because they made me, I think I ended up cutting it off.
Job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it when I worked in high-end restaurant. I had that, long rat tail and my short hair. That's when a lot of people would call me sir when they see me from the back
Really?
because I had short hair.
Oh,
And then I would turn around.
and
Well,
say,
because you're wearing guys'
don't
clothes.
misgender me, damn it.
Well, if I had known that was a term back then, I would have
Oh,
said
that's
that.
true. It wasn't.
But, you know, I worked in a high-end seafood restaurant. I had to
Dude.
wear a tuck shirt
Yeah.
with a bow tie, black
Everybody
pants.
looked like a guy back then.
And back then, my butt was kind of flat, so kind of.
Whoa, okay. I'm glad that finally came. You finally grew in your butt finally grew in.
Oh, fudge.
Can't say that
Fork.
now. Fork.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about now. I can talk about then.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Ooh.
not cool.
I like talking to kids. Even the
It's even when you get the "you're not the boss of me" kind of.
you're right. I'm not.
Mm.
And you're supposed to be the boss of you, and you're not doing a very good job at it. So, like, let's look at that.
There you go. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh no, you did not. What's your radio title? What? Monday night hair metal madness. Nice. Oh,
Nice. Amateur radio show. You had an amateur radio show?
Patrick
The
has quite
things
the
we
radio
learn
voice.
about people here. I love that.
Patrick has the radio voice. Patrick got the voice for it.
Cool.
He's got the voice or a really cool filter on his mic. Either way, he's got a good voice for it. There you go.
But yeah, so my manager at that bar made me pin up my little rat tail. She didn't like me. She's always finding
Rat tail
things to pick on.
She didn't like you.
So this little strip of hair.
Pinned up.
So I had to take a bobby pin and pin it in the back of my head, and my customers, my regulars, were like, "Oh, you didn't cut that off, did you?" And I said,
No.
I take the bobby pin out. No, here it is.
Here it is. I got it.
It was a thing. Everybody kind of liked it, except for the manager.
The manager has issues. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's after 1, by the way. You didn't hold up your little sign.
Well, I didn't realize it was after 1.
Dave, you've slacked on your job yet again.
Well, Dave's, I think, busy or something working, like a
That's no
job.
excuse.
Like
That's
a
no
job.
excuse. That's no excuse. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Way back here, he said 103. Thank you, Dave. Sorry.
Oh, Dave is
He
on
was
it.
not slacking. He did not slack. He knew. You didn't see it.
There you go. Funny how
Yeah.
bad my son's grades are when he knows everything.
Do you want to drop the blah, blah, and the blah, blah?
Well, I kind of have to get going, but
You do, but we could stay in chat for a while.
so Jennifer, it's kind of, and the hard part is finding the root cause of why he's failing in school,
Yeah,
and that's the hard part.
that is the hard part.
Does he just not give a shit? Does
What?
is there other issues going on that is making it hard for him to study?
Mhm. Exactly. All right, we're going to drop the link if you want to come in and chat after we end the broadcast, because we're going to end the broadcast because it's Thursday. Time to go. See, she knows it better than I do. So, we're dropping the link, and if you guys want to come in and chat after we're done, that'd be great. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. Peace out.
Peace out. Love
Stay
you
warm,
guys.
stay dry, stay safe.